What's up, YouTube? Brims Banter. I'm back at you with another video. Today, we have a special video for you guys. We are joined by DomePiece Caps and the 4 winners from his Season 1 tournament, Battle Dome. Dome, I'm going to just hand it straight off to you, let you talk a little bit about what this is going to be, and then we'll show the hats off.
Absolutely, man. Well, firstly, I want to thank you guys all for being here, and joining up and doing this video. And Doug, I appreciate you for, allowing this to happen. But I want to firstly say, the tournament, crazy turnout. I didn't really expect it to really go into fruition the way it did. I thought it would be a small buildup and then eventually we can get to something. But man, this first tournament was crazy. It was 16 really talented competitors, a lot of first-time designers, finally getting to hone their skills and showcase them to the public. And I mean, I feel like the reciprocation was there, and a lot of people, they came together, voted, everyone got their people out to show love. And then, I mean, to be honest, my main goal wasn't really the tournament aspect of it. I really just wanted to, create engagement because it's fun to participate in these tournaments, either as a competitor or just, regular community member, voting and, seeing the whole tournament play out. I know we've had tournaments like that in the past and people always tune into those. And I've, it's really cool to finally, host it myself. And I see some of my closest bros, and I've met a lot of cool people ever since we started this tournament, including a few of these gentlemen in the room. But yeah, pretty much these 4 here are the winners of the first iteration of the tournament. And they battled out against 4 people, each in their own quarter bracket. And they came out on top, and they made some really cool shit that they're going to show. But first, I think we should go around the room and show off what we got on, tradition.
Nice. Let's see. I'll go first. I got a little Yankees from, I believe it's from Home Game.
Beauty.
And let's see. What you got there?
This year's horror pack got the, it's the Squid Game. Shout out Postman, T800, doing their thing as always. This was easily my favorite of the pack. Hook was very well executed, with the little Korean typography right there on the front. The patch on the side to represent that little room for that one game. Very well put together. Flooded out red baddie. Love this hat, man.
Nice.
Banger.
Let's see. Mr. Cap.
Nice little woodland camo knits that I got from 4U Cap when we was in New York. You were there, Doug? You were there?
I was.
Shit, I got a little Captain Underpants inspired Phillies joint from, John Jay himself. My fit. It's not nothing too crazy, but haven't brought this one out yet, so thought today would be the right day.
Damn, bro, that pack was iconic.
Yeah,
that's smooth. Good shit. DTX.
Good, guys. So I got Texas by Poseidon. Shout out King Dizzy. It's the Shot of Texas with that inaugural season patch. Super fire. Red better, man.
Still pissed I missed out on this one.
A lot of people did on that one.
That was a good hat.
Shout out Dizzy.
Probably my favorite one so far. Yep.
Good shit.
What's up, guys? So another one by actually King Dizzy himself, the Michael Jackson Thriller Texas. I'm not really too much into the two-tone crown like that, but it really goes well because of the jacket from Thriller. So of course I had to add this one to the collection. And then if you notice, the T is doing a moonwalk.
That's just
fire.
That was a good execution.
Oh yeah.
Good shit, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I think everyone's just gonna go around and then we're gonna show the mock-ups and everyone's gonna go through what they did for for their designs and let them, explain and take over.
Nice. Before we started, Dome, I want to give you another shout out, man. This is super cool to see this brought back. Like you said, this is something we used to see, like, a couple years ago, people would do this type of shit. So it's cool to see that come back to the community.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have seen it. I know a lot of people hate on people and try to shit on people about these little tournaments and all this, like getting your homies and all this stupid shit. I've seen a bunch of people since Devin started doing this, dude. Fuck all those people.
Absolutely, man.
So
it's just like, it's hard to do this stuff because, New Era technically doesn't allow for this because, if a store's out here promoting like a tournament or something, because I mean, we all know what happened with Pro Image and everything, the little stipulations that they had with the last tournament, and they got a huge red flag for just opening a bunch of 18 clip pre-orders for everybody. And I mean that's a lot of work for New Era, so I don't blame them for having to do a lot more extra on the back end, and that like kind of harming them in a sense. But we did this very, very secure. I kept everything in the channel to try and protect like the store and everything, and keep it kind of exclusive. I think it panned out perfectly.
yeah, I don't see it being an issue. It's no different than all these other dudes getting their homies to make shitty ass hats anyway. So I mean, you might as well let people who have some good stuff try to get a chance. So
I agree.
Shout out to you guys.
People will always.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do anyway.
It doesn't matter.
But
at the end of the day, that channel when the day that started, there was 200 people in that channel, and within 2 days there was over 1,000.
I messaged Devin at about 5 o'clock the other day and said, "Dude, 500 members, what the fuck?" And then what is like 2 hours later, I messaged you back and I was like, over 1,000. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, I'm telling you, bro. A quarter of them were Rudy's cousins, bro.
Listen, right. If I've learned anything from this, is Texas boys, everyone sticks together, because I was just watching all, and it was just literally, it was flying. I was like, them boys stick together, man.
That's the cheat code, man. That's the cheat code.
Dude, Texas represents, I gotta say. Y'all went strong.
Yes, sir.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that. That shit, all were fire. All gas hats.
Every single one of them.
And it was really anybody's game.
Yeah, and I'll say for the people that are watching, I assume this isn't going to be the last time that Devin does this. So,
and listen, and Devin, he put me in the Lions Den, didn't he, Doug? He put me in against the Brims Banter.
I know he did.
So everyone, I've seen what you did.
I didn't even get through it, bro. You have no idea how like hard it was to like going through and put the bracket together. I'm like, dude,
listen, I even tagged Caitlin.
I know, she told me.
So I was like, well, Doug's voted for him. She'll vote for me. And I looked, and she voted for him.
She didn't realize who it was. She said, she literally, I think it was last night or the night before, we were watching TV, and she was like, "Oh, he sent me a thing." And I was like, "Oh, it's okay. He won anyways." But sweet. All right, let's get into this. Let's see. Speaking of, here you go, Cap.
Yeah. I don't there it is. It's the I said to you, Doug, didn't I, months ago, that as soon as I saw that logo, immediately knew I was going to do this. And I'm surprised no one's done it yet, because that to me is better than any of the other logos available to do this hook to Thundercats. And it literally, it took months to do this. I kept doing it, and then it didn't look right, and then I'd just leave it. And then when Devin was like, "We'll do this tournament," I was like, "This is the one to use." And then it just come to me like a light bulb. I was like, that. And that really, that's exactly how it was. But you know me, I do like crazy under visors and stuff like that. So it was a risk, but I think it will. In hand, I think it will look good. It'll all come together, to be honest.
I agree with you 100%. This was beautifully executed, bro. Like when I saw the hook, like the picture you showed, and then like all the colors, the logo, I'm like, dude, this is right on the money. I need this.
it was like I was trying to use like colours that people don't use very often, like as in that blue, them two blues. I don't see them two blues often at all. I think, what is it? Rainstorm and Air Force blue. That most people use royal or stuff like that. So it was just finding something different, and like the orange button for his hair. Like, it's just little things like that. And then obviously the undervisor is the glove. Because I tried khaki, but it didn't look right. So wheat, I think will look. I think it'll. And then that patch was specifically picked because of the eye, because it's like the eye on the sword. Obviously, when he does the thunder, 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 and that is glow in the dark as well. So it's just it adds to the just like the sword when it comes on, it glows. That'll glow. So
Okay, now I like the patch because that is one of my. I will be honest with you, that is probably my least. You know, I'm Predator is my shit.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
probably one of my least favorite side patches that they have.
yeah.
But
But
now that you say that, it does make
yeah,
sense.
and then blacking out the logo on the patch, just like the actual Thundercat logo, sort of thing. So I think it. Hopefully, it'll turn out nice.
Well, that front logo in hand, I can tell you, is really nice. So
Yeah, you've got that thermal one. I've got a couple. I've got the the camo one that was all different colours.
yeah,
And I literally I sat there with that in my hand, looking to see what parts were stitched together.
yeah. There's about 600 color threads on that front
Yeah,
logo. You can
so
do.
that's why it took that long to get it right. Because I was like, well, that colour, all those are that colour, so that you must have to just use that colour for all them bits. So that's why I done it that way. And then I was just sitting there for hours, just looking at the logo and just working it out. And then I think we got it right.
Yeah, brother. I mean, I'll personally tell you right here that you executed this perfectly. And I know all the metallics are gonna go crazy on this in hand, and I know how detailed that logo is in hand, so it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't want to completely black it out. Because I think you'd have, if I'd done all that black, I think you would have lost a lot of the logo. To be, like you get like the 3D effect, you would have lost that. But we're using the like the aluminium, the pewter, and just the normal black. I think it'll work.
Yeah.
I had a lot of people, oh, white guts, why you done white guts? But it's for his belt. If it weren't, I would have done black. But everyone's like, white guts. But put a stanky in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You killed this, brother, nonetheless. Great job.
Thank you very
Good
much.
shit, Cap.
Wow.
All right. Up next, DTX.
All right, guys. So I'm part of the No Hook Boys. I really don't have a hook. I just designed this with what I like and kind of what something's practical and everyone pretty much likes, which is, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people don't like truckers. I myself love truckers. Actually, my favorite hat ever is a Fear God trucker. That's the whole upper is trucker.
Yeah,
I wish
yeah.
I could do that. I mean, but I never tried that. But truckers are probably my favorite type of style of hats. And then, I mean, the City Connect logo from the Rangers, probably the best thing that's ever happened in the recent years. It's part of my logo as well as the DTX fitteds. And the camo, you can never go wrong with camo. Pretty much everything. So that's probably, I went with practicality. I love black domes and truckers and camo. That was my hook. But and the final season patch is probably top 5. Not, I mean, I'm biased because I only collect Rangers and Mexico hats. So I'm biased, but the final season patch has to be probably the top 3 side patch of all the MLB for me. So I went with let's call it something that pops out, and the metallics. I think I'm gonna go crazy. And thanks DomePiece Cats, man. He did a great job with the mock-up. It came in better than, because I had a mock-up already, and I just told him to do some changes, and it came out even better.
Oh, brother, you killed this one, bro. I'm a sucker for Realtree. I'm a sucker for camo. I'm a sucker for everything. I love that that Texas Safety Neck logo, that final patch.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Probably my top 10 patches, especially for Texas, probably top 2. I love that patch.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's very practical. I can see myself, out on the lake next summer in this. I'm gonna be wearing this a shit ton, bro. Very practical.
So
Very
actually,
wearable.
so I actually have I was gonna do a Texas, but I already have one coming, like hopefully anytime soon. But this is like my second option, so I'm glad that this happened, so I get to do both. Like, cause when I was doing the first one, I was between this and and the Texas one, and coincidentally, I got into this competition, and what's called, thankfully, I won. So I got now both domes that I've always been wanting to kind of create. So super happy about this.
Oh yeah, brother. You killed this, man. I can't wait to get this in.
I can
Wow.
see Stone Cold Steve Austin wearing this bad boy.
Major Stone Cold.
Yep.
This. You're so right.
Yep.
Yeah, this is good. Huh?
Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that, guys.
Good shit, man.
Sir.
Let's see. Next up.
My guy Pimp.
I was really thinking because he gave us the option. He was like, you can only do MLB and NHL, and I was stuck for a second. I'm like, damn, what can I do? Just like off the top of the dome. And I thought about the Pirates P. I always loved the Pirates P. I don't know what it is. Always loved the Pirates hat. Can't go wrong with that. And thought about Pacquiao. I'm like, who don't like Pacquiao? Growing up, shit. I used to play with him all the time, fight night, customize his shorts, but wanted to touch down in his roots and take the Filipino colorway, and haven't really seen nobody do that colorway for a pie. Well, in my eyes, I haven't seen nobody do it like that. So
Oh, yeah, dude, this thing came out crazy. If you if you look at the picture of his shorts, it's A1 hook, bro. And then
it's really out, and it's based off his Marquez versus Pacquiao part 3. So I took it off of that one.
oh, yeah,
Always loved those colors.
all the details on this hat are crazy, man. Even the New Era flag is A1.
Yeah, the flag's my favorite. When I was pulling these up before y'all came in, I saw the flag immediately. I was like, that's fucking dope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, love those colors.
That's a very underutilized thing. Not a lot of people do that with the flag, do they? Like everyone just does one colour, or that's it, or blacks it out, tonal. But I think that'll come back because that used to be quite big in the early 2000s, didn't it?
Yeah,
that's actually I think that's like the trucker flag. Because if you look on DTX's hat, you have to have the New Era flag be fully threaded out. You can't have the normal flag, just because I think the mesh is too thin or something. And then people just started putting them on regular hats and then fucking around with the colors, and they go crazy, man.
Dev threw the idea. He was like, you could change the colors of these. I'm like, where? Hold on, let's try to make it with the Filipino flag. And after that was just history. First mock-up, by the way, too. This is my first mock-up ever.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty
definitely fast.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah, good shit, dude. It's clean.
It's clean, yeah. It's clean, isn't it? Very clean.
Nice. All right. Last but not least, Rudy.
All right, probably the most generic one of the group.
Aldeco.
So the thing is, man, I don't know if y'all are ever watched NASCAR ever, but me and my dad grew up watching NASCAR from my childhood, and obviously the big name was always Dale Earnhardt and Junior, right? So there's a car that Dale Jr. won his first Busch Series championship, and it was an AC Delco branded car. So that's what I went with. I went with the crown of the color of the car and the T. Like I said, really, I know it's really spot on with Texas Rangers colors, but if you were to see the car, it's literally Texas Rangers colors. So the T, the reason why I used it just because of the number 3 of the car. It's white with red outline. The black, I wanted to do the black brim because it just goes well, and then the tires, the car from the top of the car to the bottom, and then did the Kelly Green UV because of the infield of the grass of the speedway, and so and then the side patch, it being the Rangers' first World Series championship, it was because Dale Jr. won his first Busch Series championship. And of course, not only that I'm a big, as DTX, a big Ranger fan, but that race took place in Texas, in Fort Worth. So that's what I came up with, and yeah, man, I hope it looks a lot better, or even just good in hand. I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see it.
I'm with you on that. I can't wait to see this in hand as well. And I mean, yeah, a lot of it is very similar to the Rangers colors, but it's still gonna bang in hand. Like, and a lot of people don't do this. Like, a lot of people just like to flood everything with metallic. You want very, very calm and tasteful, like only a little hint of metallic in the patch. I think it's gonna be perfect. A lot of people don't.
And it's the same as Pimp. The same as Pimp. I'm sorry to talk over you, but it's my first mock-up as well. I mean, I only maybe I'm 2-3 years into making my hat page separate from my personal account. I mean, I've been collecting hats for a minute now, but just 2-3 years into having my hat page and being tapped in with people who create and the community,
Oh yeah, you killed this one.
Another gas one, man. Another gas one.
Yes, sir.
All 4 of these crowns top tier, and they beat out a lot of other top tier crowns in the competition, which says a lot. But man,
this one, and that Wonka app. I was watching that. Fucking hell, that was a battle. That was. It was one had take the lead, then the other was 20, 30, and then they close it up, and then they'd go, and then crazy.
So what's crazy is that, like I said, I only got 3 years or 2 years into creating my hat page. Like, I'm pretty much tapped in with a lot of like Texas people, right? I'm not really tapped because all I do is collect Rangers. I mean, there's a handful of other teams that I collect because of the colorway or the logos. So I didn't realize until looking into it, the guy I was going up against, creator for a store, 18,000 followers, and believe it or not, like I caught some heat from not gonna name any names, but saying that I was creating bots or fake accounts. And man, I was just, hey, DomePiece said, get your family, your aunts, uncles, neighbors, dogs, everyone. Dude, I was getting some family members from Mexico to vote. I was just tapped in with everyone, and that's what happened. That's how it grew.
hell yeah, man. Yeah, I was texting Rudy. I'm like, bro, you going crazy right now? He's like, dude, I even got my ex to vote, bro. It's getting dicey.
And she did. She did. And she did.
I think in general, all of them, they were crazy. I said to DomePiece, it was like I was behind literally majority of the time. I'd get within 1 or 2, and then he'd get 6 or 7 votes every time, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then I literally got in the lead for 10 minutes, and then he got back in the lead, and literally the only time I got the lead was literally the last 5 minutes, and managed to keep it.
I know, and I was sitting on my phone like the last 10 minutes, just refreshing, and it was dicey. And then Rudy actually, this hat went into overtime against Hat Hunters as well.
Yeah,
it was crazy because Rudy, like, they kept like going. It wasn't like small increments like you were saying, Flash. Like you were saying, like 2 votes within and then 7. Bro, he was going like he was 30 ahead. Hat Hunters was then another 30 ahead, and then it was crazy, man.
And shout out to Hat Hunters, man. His hat, if y'all didn't get a chance to see it, like the hook on it, spot on. Like beautiful hat in hand if it was ever to get made.
Absolutely. And that's another thing I want to mention real quick. I know a lot of the competitors are all like a few of them already have their hats that they used in the tournament in the works with stores. Because I mean that was my whole goal. I really hope all 16 hats get made because I know I will be there with my wallet ready to cop all 16, and I know a lot of other folks will. A lot of crazy talent that, you know, goes unnoticed, and I'm glad like I got to accumulate a little spotlight for everybody, for the community, and this panned out beautifully.
Grateful, man. Appreciate the opportunity. Like I said, tell you that every day. Like, yo, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
We need more people like you.
Facts.
I try my best. It's just there's a lot of negativity in the community, and I mean, you know, a lot of people have supported me to get to the place where I am, and I'm always going to do the best I can to, you know, try and help other people, and, you know, also be kind and support in any way that I can as well.
Yes, sir.
Also, all 4 of these crowns, I'm taking one person home of each. I'm definitely grabbing all 4.
Nice.
Definitely need all 4.
Sure.
Love it. Well, Dome, thank you guys. We appreciate you guys for jumping on and sharing a little bit about the hats. I'm gonna leave all these guys' Instagrams in the description. Dome, I'll leave your channel in there so everybody can join it.
Sure. Thank you.
So we
Thank you
can,
for the platform for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, Doug,
Yeah,
for
thanks.
putting it all together. This is cool to get together with everybody and, you know, give the breakdowns and everything. This is real
Yeah,
sick.
I love this shit. So, like I said, I like this. It reminds me when I first got into the community. So, it's pretty cool.
That got Cap. You're from UK, right?
Yeah.
Hey, DTX, we gotta ship the the van out there, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Ship the DTX van.
you'll be the only hat. You'll be the only hat store here if you brought the van.
And we might have to go international then. I'm already in Mexico. Might as well go
right
to
there.
the UK.
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
No, great group of guys. And I appreciate you all for, you know, making time. I know it gets dicey trying to line up everyone's schedule and everything, but I appreciate you all making time to, you know, come and do this little interview segment. And man, you guys killed it once again. Congratulations. And
Thank you, man.
I can't wait to see what happens the next time, man. Because this was exciting. I'm just like, man, like it went really well. But it's like, you know, waiting for a sequel to a movie. You're like, does it exceed or does it, like, you know, the first one was too good? You can't top it.
Let's do it again. Let's run it back.
Hey, when are the
2 days of my
when are the
life.
hats going up, Devin?
The hats are well, they're only live for the channel members right now, but on November 1st, we're gonna all put up a little, you know, collab post and try and get, you know, everybody in the public that isn't in the channel to try and get their pre-orders in. But man, I know a lot of the folks we needed like a minimum of like a certain amount of hats, and we've already like exceeded that a shit ton already. So once it goes to the public, I'm excited to see how these guys perform. Absolutely.
Nice. Love it. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank y'all again.
Thank you.
Like I said, I'm gonna leave everybody's stuff in the description so you guys go give them a follow and pay attention to when they drop the links for these hats so you guys can cop them. But we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.